lodge with Steve and thought, no, I better put some bits and pieces down. Those notes are still in the lodge. I haven't got any notes.
It's still in Sergio's pocket as well.
First of all, thank you all for coming. Obviously, we know you've all driven a long way, but I think it's worth it. We've had a really great time. The settings, it's all been absolutely perfect, so thank you. Thanks to everyone that's helped with everything over the weekend, all the preparation, the lodges and all the food. We've had more food than we can eat. I like food. And thanks to my mum and Lynn and Tony for helping us set up the church. And thanks to Betty and Rod and Mum and Dad for just helping us along the way with advice and just being there for us, which has been great. Thank you. Obviously, like Rod said with the story about how I asked him if I could marry Kate, and he said yes. And I'd like to think that was because he thought quite a lot of me for his daughter. And I do owe some of that to my mum and dad, the upbringing I've had and the advice along the way. So, right, now on to Kate, the beautiful bride. I'm sure all of you know how we met. I was with Steve in Gran Canaria and Kate was with her friend Emma. And we were in a China White's bar and our eyes met across the dance. We just got chatting and kind of hit it off from the start. And despite Steve and I telling a little white lie at the time,
it's your idea.
When Steve and I went on holiday, Steve came up with this.
No. No, it weren't.
That to tell any females that we met that we were firemen. We weren't. Steve works for the council. I was a lifeguard. So
you're still saving lives.
I was saving lives. But so despite the little white lie at the time, we hit it off straight away, and we lived apart for 7 years, long distance, obviously over 200 miles between us. But with our persistence and changing shifts and taking annual leave and going sometimes 2 or 3 weeks without seeing each other, we still went through. And people would often say, how can you do this long distance relationship but you can never do it? Well, I think this is proof that perhaps it is possible, and our story had a happy ending. So I just want to say I love you very much. And today has been absolutely amazing. There is no best man speech, so.
What are you going to do?
Not yet.
What are you going to do? Couple more of them.
So I'd just like to raise a toast, not necessarily to Kate and I, but just to everyone for coming. Thank you very much, and I hope you'll have a good evening. So cheers. Can we, if everyone's finished, can we all start moving out so they can clear in here now for the